Hello friends, it's Dave here from SaveDex, here to bring you another Nintendo Switch review. Today I am looking at Asteroids Recharged, which is available on PC and the PlayStation and Xbox consoles, but I am looking at the Switch version, which was very kindly provided to me for review, so thank you very much for that. So, let's see if this is an out-of-this-world experience. For the two of you who might not know, Asteroids is an arcade game from Atari in 1979. It is a high score affair, as you would expect from that era, and you basically pilot a spaceship around the screen, shooting at asteroids and not getting hit. This game has taken that concept and adapted it into a modern era. Aesthetically, it keeps the same charm and spirit of the original. Your ship is represented by a small see-through triangle. You shoot out of the pointy end. And the asteroids themselves are also see-through with some little details such as craters. The backgrounds, instead of being pure black, have some nice details to them. The stars themselves move around and there is a nice variety of colour to keep the game looking interesting. The main arcade mode is like the traditional Asteroids, which I will admit I have very little experience with. I'd played a lot of Pac-Man and Space Invaders back in the day, but this is one that escaped me, although I did know about it. So I'm not too skilled at this game, but I am finding it a lot of fun. You press the A button to shoot and the ZR to thrust, and the left stick is to turn yourself around. There is no brake, so turning yourself around while moving with a few thrusts in the opposite direction is a trick you'll need to get the hang of, but it is very satisfying to do. The aiming I found a little tricky at first, as the left stick doesn't work as I expected it to. You don't tilt it upwards to make your ship look up, for example. It is only the right and the left directions that will turn your ship clockwise and anti-clockwise respectively. I am assuming that's how it was back in the original game, and it does work well here. It just threw me off at first. You can also use the X button to do a quick warp to somewhere else on the level to make a quick escape, although you can't use this too many times in quick succession. So as the asteroids drift around, you need to shoot them to rack up those points. When you shoot one, it will explode and form multiple smaller ones. Shoot them, and smaller ones appear from there, until you get the smallest size, which disappear completely. This ensures the game gets faster and more frantic as the game continues. There are also UFOs that can appear, some shooting at you and others containing power-ups, such as a slow-mo effect or a spread. These are timed power-ups and are nicely represented by a pink border that you see depleting around the outside, which means you can keep yourself focused on the action with that border in your peripheral vision without being distracted by a timer. It is a nice touch that they decided to incorporate a timer in that way, which is a shame that the next mode didn't take as much care. The challenge mode is really where the bulk of the game will be if you are someone who wants to complete this game without being bothered by high scores. There are 30 challenges included here, and I have found them to be very, for lack of a better word, challenging. It could be something like destroying a set number of asteroids and it rates you on your time, but others will need you to do a task like that with a specific weapon. This is a really fun mode, but one issue I've had with it is that the text size on the menu telling you the objective is far too small, and it had me leaning forward to squint at what it says. Likewise, the progress meter on the top left of the screen is tiny as well, and I found myself taking my eyes off the action to check how I was doing, or have a quick reminder of what the task is, but it's really hard to read. I imagine they wanted to make it unintrusive during gameplay, but on the menus, there is no reason for this. Just let me read it comfortably. The music in this game though is really good. It has an arcade feel to it to keep you pumped for action and motivated to keep trying. So, is this game worth your time and money? It does cost £7.99, which isn't a high price, and the high score aspect to it will keep a lot of people coming back for more, especially as there are online leaderboards, achievements and local co-op. The challenges themselves can be tough and take a while to beat, but the replay value really does come down to whether you care about high score games. I personally do like to dip in and out of them, and it's not a high asking price, especially for a highly regarded arcade classic. Even without nostalgia for this game, I have really enjoyed my time with it. even if it is one I would only play in short bursts at a time. There's something about these high score games when you get really far, lose, and then have to start again where it feels really slow that ruins the momentum. So if you're a fan of classic Asteroids and like high score games, then you'll have a good time here and this is worth getting. But if the high score chasing isn't for you, then you won't find any reason to come back after beating the challenges, so you're best off waiting for a sale. Thank you for watching this review everyone. Hopefully you'll know whether this is for you or not, depending on your preferences. Let me know in the comments down below if this is something you'd like to pick up, and while you're down there, hit that like and subscribe to keep up with our future videos. Thank you so much for watching everyone. We'll see you in the next one.